What made you decide to run?
Happy to be with you, Lawrence. And yes, we launched our campaign 2 days ago. Of course, I wanted to wait until Senator Feinstein issued her statement about her intentions, and once she did and said she was not going to run, and I respect her and honor her, and wanted to, wait until the day after, which I did, and I filed my papers to run for the Senate. And I think it's very important that the Senate have the lens of everyone. And in fact, my history as a progressive champion, fighting for everyone, fighting for progressive causes, fighting for people each and every day, using my lived experiences, not only to help fight for what is right and breaking barriers for myself, but for everyone. And so I think my ability to deliver for people, my ability to negotiate legislation, and really I've been able to bring people who have not had a voice. I want to take that to the Senate so that these constituents in California are being seen and will have representation, because representation matters. And it's very important that my lens as an African-American progressive Black woman who's been able to get the job done and deliver for people be part of the Senate debate and the part of the Senate 100 members who can deliver for people in my state.
What would be your number one issue in the Senate?
Lawrence, there are so many issues in California that we must address. But when you look at the climate crisis that we're facing, this is a climate crisis. And California has led on so many progressive climate initiatives. And I'd like to be able to bring many of those and more to the United States Senate. Secondly, public safety, of course, is a big issue. Every community wants public safety, and I certainly intend to look at creative ways to try to ensure that we have public safety for everyone throughout the state. Thirdly, it's very important that we address housing. You don't hear many members of the Senate talk about our unsheltered population, affordable housing, new and creative ways to address affordable housing for all. It's a moral disgrace that we have people living on the streets. And so I want to bring new energy, new ideas, and really close many of the gaps in the Senate that have not been addressed in a way that I think needs to be addressed.
As you go forward in the campaign, it's such a huge state with so many very expensive media markets, by far the most difficult state to campaign in. You're going to have to go from top to bottom of the state. How do you do that while also serving in the House? And you won't be the only one facing that challenge. So,
no, we have a day job. We have families. But you know what? I'm going to run and win this race in the way that I know I can do this. And that is, we know how to multitask. I know how to do 3 jobs at one time, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure that I connect with voters. My life experiences and what I have done to help people just with their daily lives. I'm going to put that out to the voters. I'm raising money. I'm asking for small donations to my campaign through BarbaraLeeForCA.com. And I'm asking for voters to understand my experience, but I'm listening to voters and to see what they think is important as what they want to see their senator accomplish in the Senate. And so once again, I want to say I want to close many of these gaps. And I want people to know that I see them, and I'm going to travel around the state, telling my story, letting people get to know me for those who don't know me, and hopefully they will see, and I think they will, that I'm authentic. I've worked for them for many years, and I want to take this body of work now to the United States Senate to really be able to be a champion for those who have been left out and been marginalized and have not been seen in the Senate.